My name is Elter, and I was sent from Benelux. My team is gathering
I don't know where any of you are, so my shit's bugged.
Oh, behind me.
They're staying grouped on Conquer.
Guys just running by.
He's dead.
Hi, Pest. Hi,
Cass.
Yeah,
Cass.
got him.
Alright.
Land will flow.
Nico, you're
in the back.
far.
Serious fit. Or just
Hey,
dead.
right
Just
now?
dead. Just dead. Just dead. Good shit. Alakazam's done.
Vengeful? I'm on Vengeful.
Venom.
Full party on the watch though.
Oh, get you some. What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome to a new video. Let's thank the Lord for another day, and let's get started. Today I got some more Throne and Liberty for you. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you my build. This is a Elementalist, and I say that because we use ice, lightning, and fire. So hey, I hope you like this, guys. I'm really excited to show this to you. If you do, you know what to do, baby. Drop some thumbs, hit that like button. It would really help me out. And hey, come subscribe. Come join the Odie Nation. I'd love to have you guys. Peace out, baby. Yeah. Alright, guys. Welcome to a new video. Today, I want to show you my build on Throne and Liberty. Been working on this one since it came out, so let's get into it. I hope you like it. If you do, you know what to do, baby. Drop some thumbs. All right, let's go. So first, I'm going to take you to my gear. Now, do not make the mistake I did and get in a hurry when it comes to leveling your gear. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of purples that ain't 9s. So if I'd have leveled these to 7 and 33% before I turned them into purples, then they would all be 9s, and I made that mistake, and now I'm going to pay for it dearly. But as you can see, we got our combat power up to 3028, and we are going to keep on climbing. All right, let's start with our stat points. We didn't put nothing into strength, which is why we ain't got much health. We are a glass cannon. We do have a lot of dexterity, and wisdom and perception sitting around 30. So, with that being said, let's get into the gear. Now, this is my current gear. This is my current set. So, let's go ahead and look at these. We got the Heroic Staff with Hit Chance, Weaken Chance, and Crit Chance as my traits. So, it does really good with my burn build. Alright, so my bow is also the Resistance with Crit, Bind, and Hit, Heavy, and Crit as your traits. Alright, with my helmet, we are using the Executioner. We got Perception, Critical Hit, and Weaken. So we use traits of Max Mana, Magic Evasion, and Ranged Endurance. For now, we got on a Heroic Tunic of the Resistance. I like these Resistance pieces. Alright, but this has got Dex, Hit Chance, Magic, Ranged Endurance, and Ranged Evasion on my traits. So on our pants, we got our Breeches of the Executioner, Dex, Wisdom, Stamina Regen, and then Ranged Evasion, Debuff Duration, and Magic Endurance on our traits. Our necklace is still blue, and it's not even tradable. It's just one with cooldown speed and Ranged Endurance. Our first purple ring is the Eldritch Ice Band. Now, we ain't got it traded out very much at all. We just picked this up. We got Dex and Weaken Chance. But once we get this fully traded, it's going to be nasty. All right, let's go to the other side. Let's go with our Supreme Devotion, our cloak, and critical hit, mana regen, cooldown speed, which is great for me. And our traits are skill damage resistance, debuff duration, and mana regen, because we've been having some mana issues. You still kind of run out of mana in a long fight. All right, so Arcane Shadow Gloves, probably not our best in slot, but we're working with them right now. We got a critical hit chance. The sleep chance is nothing I even use. And we got mana regen. All right, we got magic endurance, magic evasion, and melee endurance on our traits. Now, I think pretty sure this is the only melee endurance, melee anything I have. So I'm very weak to melee. Keep that in mind. And we got our Arcane Shadow Shoes, our Perceptions at 3, weakened chance, and max mana, traded magic evasion and magic endurance, and health regen. All right, for our bracelet, we got the Bracers of the Primal King for perception and bonus damage. We got health regen, max health, and skill damage resistance. Our second ring slot is the Violent Ring. I just think this is probably the best in slot for my second spot as of now. And our belt for now is the Belt of the Midnight Hunt for movement speed, magic endurance, mana regen, weaken resistance, and skill damage resistance on our traits. Now, before we go any farther, I do have, we're going to click over to hit LT and go to our first equipment stat slot, which is, if you look, it's lower power, combat power level, but this is what I'm going to be working into. We've got the Talos staff here, which once it's leveled up is probably going to be my better piece in slot. We also have our Wolf Mask, that is, or I said Wolf Mask, the Shadow Harvester Mask, which is probably best in slot for me with Dex, Wisdom, cooldown speed, and once we get it traded out, it will be pretty awesome. And we do got a coat of the Executioner that we are trying to work into, but right now my other one is a little bit stronger. So these are some future upgrades that we're working on. We also have a purple belt here that I'm trying to level up so we can get it, start using it. But hey, let's keep going. All right, let's go through the skills we're using. We are using the defensive skill with Mystic Shield. We are using focused fire bombs, Infernal Wave, Fireball Barrage, Ice Spear Bombardment, Chain Lightning, High Focus, Judgment Lightning, Hellfire Rain, Ensnaring Arrow, Decisive Sniping, Deadly Marker, and Nature's Blessing. For our passives, we are using Mana Ball Eruption. Yeah, that word. Mana Amp, Flame Condensation, Rapid Fire Stance, Steady Aim, Sniper's Sense. All right, so now let's. We are using the Chickadoo Guardian over here. We are using the External Barrier, which creates a shield. It's kind of a protection thing. You know, if you're in a tight spot and you're about to die, you can pop your shield bubble, and it helps out a lot. Our skill specializations, we'll give you a chance to look over these. We have turned our focused fire bombs into focused fire bombs with mobility, radius increased, and projectile speed increased. On the Infernal Wave, we have consecutive use, burning, and cooldown. Chain Lightning, we have damage transfer, both of them. Fireball Barrage, we're using cooldown. On the Ice Spear Bombardment, we're using damage increase, and we're turning it into Ice Spear Bombardment. All right, Judgment Lightning, both the damage transfers again. High Focus, boosting the damage. Hellfire Rain, why not? You know what I'm saying? And help your cooldown. Now for our bow skills, ensnaring arrow, you want to use hit chance and duration increase, decisive sniping or damage increase, mobility and charging time, nature's blessing, you're going to throw on whirlpool, and you don't need nothing in your deadly marker. All right, to show you my weapon masteries, we are using the staff. We are on the bottom rung. We were only at level 10, so it's all the way over here to magic, the brutal destruction. I like the bottom lines. You can take whichever route you want. For our longbow, we did the same thing and took our bottom line. You can do whichever way you want. All right, so here we are. I'm going to show you this real quick, and then we'll slow it down and break it down and tell you why we do it a certain way. So you're going to start off with your high focus. You're going to mark them, pin them, freeze them, lightning, fireball, lightning, burn, then to this, over to there, one of these. And then you got your pin ready again. And then go back into the fireball and keep going. Then you just kind of hit them as they open. All right, now, say you get in. All right, stop firing. Oh, and all that was with the bow. Nothing but fireball. Ooh, did you see that? That was nasty. I do know that distance matters for me because of the way I got my passive set up. The reason I got this set up the way it does is, one, your high focus is going to be a damage boost. Your deadly marker is going to increase your critical strike against that enemy. And then when you pin them, that's also going to increase the damage on your bound targets, which is one of your passives. Then your frost, which goes into the lightning, which helps it spread. And then from lightning to the burn. And then lightning again. Then keep the burn going. Then we go to there and then hit the backside burn. Full big slot. And then just sniper. Bow. Alright. Now let's go in here, see if I can explain this a little bit better on why we do it this way. Alright, so you're going to start off with high focus because we got the base damage boosts. Increase cooldown speed and movement speed. So when you pop this, all your cooldowns are going to be faster, you're going to move quicker, and your damage is going to be up just a fuzz. After that, you're going to go into your... You can do this either way. You can use deadly marker first, or you can use the ensnaring arrow first, or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. But in PvP, this ensnaring arrow helps out a lot by pinning people down so they can't run away from you. But in PvE, I was using Zephyr's Knock for a long time, and it's very, very good also. Alright, so like I said, we're at high focus. Now either deadly marker or the snaring arrow. I like to do the marker first because it lasts longer. So we're going to mark them, which increases our critical hit chance. And then we're going to ensnare them to bind them. 80% chance to bind. Now, if you come over here, I think it's this one. Nope. Here we go. Increased magic, melee, and ranged critical hit chance by 375 upon attacking bound or oppressed targets. So, everything else we do while they're bound, the duration of this, 4.9 seconds right now, but can get better. So everything else is going to be even more critical hit on a bound character. So high focus, more damage. Deadly marker, more crit. Ensnaring arrow, bind, and more crit when I tap into the After your ensnaring arrow, you're going to go into the frost or your ice spear bombardment, which will apply, or it's an 80% chance to weaken the target, which decreases movement speed by 51% for 3 seconds, and it applies frost. Now from there, we're going into our burst lightning spell. We're going to go with this one. After that, we're going into the judgment lightning for the frost effects transfers 506%. The frost effects transfers the damage to up to 5 nearby enemies, and it amplifies the damage. Also, using this skill on a target with the user's burning effect, it grants even more damage. So, for example, these two, chain lightning and judgment lightning, they're almost kind of, you could reverse it. You can go here first or you can go there first, because they both, if the target's burning, they both do the same thing and spread it out. And they both do the same thing to a character who has frost. So either way you want to do that. I've just always had this one first after I do my frost. And then we'll go into this lightning. And then we'll come over here and go into the fireball, which starts our burning. Insane burning damage. This is your bread and butter. From there, you're going to go into your other lightning spell because of what it does when it right here, burning, attacking a victim of the user's burning increases damage by 4% per stack. So it also works with the frost, like we said a minute ago, but really helps out if they're burning. But all right, let's keep going. We got after our fireball and our the lightning spell, we go into this right here. This is our Inferno Wave. Now, the way I like to do this is it has a chance of you getting 2 Inferno Waves. So you get a chance to do it twice. So the way I do it is after I do that lightning spell, I will pop one of these and then go to the fireball barrage, and if it gives me a second opportunity, I will come back to it and pop it again, because it's a way to keep your burn going. So after you light them on fire, you can use one of your other spells, come back to this one, it'll keep them on fire, go do this spell, and then come back to this one and it'll keep them on fire. So you're keeping your burn going as long as possible. Burn, baby, burn. All right, so after your fireball barrage, then you go into your big hellfire rain, and then a good old little decisive snipe to finish it off. And you can do that either way, because by the time you get to your hellfire rain, or by the time you get to your decisive sniping, the fireball or one of your lightnings is going to be open, and then you can just kind of rotate as you go. Now, your Nature's Blessing, like I said, if you get in a bad pinch and you're about to die or you lose half your life or something, pop your Nature's Blessing. It's going to help with health regen and mana regen, and it'll just help you with a little bit of survivability, just for a little bit. It ain't no super healing spell, so don't expect to do that, but, just it helps out a little bit. Without a good healer in your party, you're probably going to get whooped anyway, so keep that in mind. All right, guys, here's our stats. As you can see, we do have a very high crit chance, but we are super, super weak to melee. Melee is our worst enemy. Keep people away from you. You're a glass cannon. You cannot tank. Don't try to. We got a decent heavy attack chance, which is only going to get better, along with our crit chance as we finish our traits. Got a nice skill damage boost, some skill damage resistance, debuff duration, buff duration. We got cooldown speed over here, some attack speed, stamina regen. Obviously, we are losing some mana cost efficiency for a damage boost, which is one of our passives. But yeah, we are kind of, later on, I might try to swap something out for some strength. That way we can get a little bit more health in this build. But I like it just the way it's sitting right now. And it's just going to keep getting better. Once I finish trading everything, all this is going to be just... And we're going to have some fun. And this number right here is going to go through the roof, baby. But hey, I hope you like that. We've still got a long way to go with this character. I hope you stick along for the ride. And we'll try to update you when I get even stronger. So hey, I hope you liked it. If you did, you know what to do, baby. Drop some thumbs. Hit that like button. And hey, come subscribe. Come join the Odie Nation. I'd love to have you guys. Peace out, baby. Yeah.